everyone. If you'll remember last class we talked about the unit Earth in our solar system. We had our introduction, talked about all the vocabulary that's going to be used within the unit. Today we are starting our unit with Earth's rotation day and night. Remember to take notes. There will be a quiz in class, and let's get started. So here are a few of the vocabulary words you'll need to know for this lesson. Rotation is the process or act of turning or circling around something. An example would be Earth spinning on its axis or turning on its axis. Axis is an imaginary line through which a body rotates, and day is a period of 24 hours corresponding to one rotation around the Earth. So what causes day and night? The axis, which is an invisible line, passes through the center of the Earth at the north and south poles. Earth spins on this axis. The action of Earth spinning on its axis is also known as Earth's rotation. This rotation is what gives us day and night. So this is an example here of Earth spinning on its axis or rotating. The imaginary line would be, or the axis would be right here going through the north and south poles of the Earth. So what happens to cause day or night? As Earth rotates on its axis, it spins going toward and then away from the sun. The part of the Earth that's spinning toward the sun would be day, and the part of the Earth that's spinning away from the sun would be night. So here's an example here of the Earth slowly spinning. The sun would be over here. You can see the light on the Earth. The part of the Earth that's rotating towards the sun here would be daytime, and then as it rotates away from the sun here, it would be nighttime. So that's an example. Length of day and night across the Earth. So a full rotation of the Earth is 24 hours. This amount of time is one day and night. However, this time is not divided evenly between day and night. Because Earth's axis is slightly tilted, as you can see here, there are certain parts of the Earth that experience longer and shorter lengths of day. So as I said, here's an example of the Earth, tilted on its axis, just going through, the north and south poles still. It just slightly turned. So there are other imaginary lines on Earth besides the axis. There's, of course, longitude and latitude, and these are some divisions of the Earth. This is the Arctic Circle, the Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn, and the Antarctic Circle. So here at the Arctic and Antarctic Circle, they experience 6 months period of time of all day and all night. At the Arctic Circle, March through September, they have 6 months of day, and at the same time, they have 6 months of night at the Antarctic Circle. And so that's a reverse, of course, September through March. It would be night here at the Arctic Circle and day here at the Antarctic Circle. At the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, they have an average of 10 hours a day. They have at least that amount of time. Now, the amount of daylight they're getting during that time depends on the time of year, but typically it's at least 10 hours of day. Now, here at the equator, it's constant. There's 12 hours of day and night. So it is actually evenly divided there at the equator because it's in the center of the Earth, so it gets the same amount of sunlight distributed no matter what time of year. We're going to be talking more about this when we talk about seasons. But here it applies as far as, on the Earth, because the Earth is tilted on its axis as it rotates, the length of day and night shifts at different locations on Earth. So here's some discussion questions I want you to think about, and in class we're going to talk about them. The first is, if the sun rises each morning and sets each night, where does it go when we can't see it? The second is, if it's daytime in the U.S., where is it nighttime? And the third is, what does the length of day and night in the U.S. throughout the year indicate about where it sits on Earth? So we're talking about the context of the Arctic and Antarctic and Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Equator, like where it lies in regards to those parts of the Earth. If you want to get more information about this, this is a great video you can access on YouTube, and it gives you a lot of information about this lesson today on Earth's rotation day and night, and then also on the lesson next class, which will be about Earth's revolution, the seasons. So if you have some time, it's worth looking into. And I'll see you guys in class. Thank you.